Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and Wartales. The marvelous mercenaries return as lords of the sea. Yes, we have claimed absolute victory in the Beleriand archipelago, completing everything. And just in time, because the next expansion has been announced. Yes, not only is Wartales receiving a DLC, it is receiving an expansion. So it is on the same scale as the Pirates of Beleriand DLC. It is called the Skelmar Invasion, and I'll leave a link to the announcement Steam post in the description down below if you'd like to read it for yourself. I will, of course, be going over it, what I think will happen, the cool things introducing, and perhaps a little bit of fear and excitement. But first, before I do all that, we'll have plenty of time when I'm running, because we're, of course, still in the Beleriand archipelago, and there's nothing left for us to do here. So we're going to be heading over to Arthes after completionism strikes. We have a few things left to upgrade in our boat, which I just now named. Of course, we finished the whole thing. Time to name the boat the BFB, also known as the Big Fucking Boat. Had to wait 30 seconds before I could swear. So, hope you enjoyed the intro. We'll be upgrading everything that remains. The improved sharp hull. When the wind changes, the ship speed slows down 100% less quickly. Yeah, I don't like that. I prefer my rounded hull. The Akkadian steel siren, winning a sea battle generates 150% extra reputation. We're at the top, doesn't matter. And damage taken by the ship collision is reduced by 50%. Whatever. And last, but not least, the Akkadian steel Hesser figurehead. Ja-ja! Completing a mission grants 150% extra reputation, and damage taken by the ship collision is reduced by 50%. This is the... If you haven't gotten to the top of the leaderboard yet, congratulations. You can now be boosted. Boosted to go do it. And before we begin our long march and my tireless discussion, I changed a few things. Just a few things. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. The crown, the Lord of the Sea's crown, has been given to none other than Severus Snape. Severus Snape. So he needed, of course, a brand new chess piece to go with it. And this is a level 13, max level, Colossus Gambison from Alazar. Look at those beautiful, most glorious stats. And I was able to make the Mere Brooch, which is plus 15% critical hit chance at the cost of -1 movement. So with no critical food buffs, Severus is at 62% critical hit, which means the Lord of the Sea Crown's prestige, I can read. Every time this unit kills an enemy, all enemies are intimidated for 2 rounds, increasing their damage taken by 20%. This is most likely going to go off. Almost guaranteed. So that is incredible. I gave some of his other layers to Red Sonja, who now has some colossal stuff. Fantastic. And she reached level 13. I took a nap, so she leveled up, I guess. She is now level capped, and it's, of course, it's as if she knew, double critical hits. I believe this stat can go over 100%, but of course when it does, it doesn't get like super crits or anything. I think it just increases the critical damage. Ted also leveled up, of Bill and Ted fame. Fantastic. As a work pony, the only stat that matters for him is Constitution, and as if the game knew, he rolled double con. Fantastic. Keep on keeping on. Stay awesome, my boy. Okay, I believe you're up to date with all of the stat changes. We are going to stop by the Brotherhood to level up, because we have a few now out-of-date items, including on El Capitan, who's done a whole lot of nothing lately. Get back on my boat. My big fucking boat. That name is so funny. So, the upcoming expansion. The Skelmar Invasion. As mentioned, if you'd like to go see the trailer or read about the post, you can do so in the description down below. But the TLDR is we're getting a new county of the Edoran Kingdom. We do know a little bit about Edoran, and that is where we are heading today to take on the new champion that has been added to the game. And what this is basically is the Skelmar have invaded the Edoran Kingdom and basically enslaved part of it. And this whole expansion is about liberating the Ormonts. the Ormuz County. And I mentioned briefly my concern. It looks really fun, but the only minor concern I have is that the main feature of this is like a rebellion. You're liberating people and you're gathering resources to do huge stronghold battles. Oops, forgot about that. Huge stronghold encounters where you're literally breaching medieval castles. It looks so bloody cool. But it's like a two-phase fight, and I don't know if you've been watching. I mean, if you're watching now, hi, thank you for sticking with this series for, what are we at, 50 episodes now? It could be really long and drawn-out encounters, so I hope, my only concern is that they get a little tedious. And I hope they don't. But of course, we'll find out. And I'll keep talking about it after we upgrade some of our stuff. So, El Capitan, I can get a level 12 bow. Miss Raycor is still waiting. She's not level cap yet. Which is funny for the amount of blood she has on her hands. Apatia, level 13 stabby stab. Magnus, Le Emperor. We're not going to upgrade the hats, they're fine. They are fine. Maleficar, unfortunately, cannot upgrade. Severus. You know what? I know what I said about the hats, but it's a special hat. You'll take it. Red Sonia just reached 13, so it's time for her devotion to be leveled up as well. Why am I even looking at Urkashen? We know she's the goat. Lady is also level 13. I was looking through our legendary armor that we got from the Arena of Legends, and I think Lady is the prime candidate, because a lot of these characters have really good hats. Of course, I could break these hats down, take their little unique stamp, and put it on one of the other ones, but why? These hats are unique. Cammy? Oh, this is going to be so bloody expensive. You need an upgrade as well. Level 8. Yikes. So it's like Inquisitor and Lady, I think, who are very behind on gear. Laderick? You're level 12. Okay. Gunbaldo, don't know why I'm looking at you. Chungshi as our spear chucker. And that's all of them.
Is your company really ready?
Alrighty. We have, I'm going into this with almost 14,000 crowns. Let's see how much I get robbed. So the Beheadites Chris going from, 112 dex to 143. Devotion from 69 strength, nice, to 86. The Liberator from 98 strength to 124 strength. The Avenger from 77 dex to 96 dexterity. The Ripper from 86 dexterity to 110. And the Lord of the Sea's crown is definitely not worth this, but I do it for my boy. We also have the Pit Straight Sword here, but I think Magnus... Yeah, he's still level 12. The reason that's here, you know what? We'll upgrade it. 60 to 74. Sure. That's here, really... just in case Magnus needs to switch to a one-handed. Remember, he can't use the dual weapon trait because these are two different weapon types, technically. But just in case. So we go to our weapons here. The Avenger. The Beheadite Chris. The Devotion. The Ripper. I didn't respec anybody to Tyrant. I thought about it. I considered it. But the thing is, Bruiser is so good for Cammy's brawling playstyle. And Jack has a pretty interesting, like, poison thing going on. So I think we'll just ignore Tyrant unless somebody really wants to see it, I guess. Or if I get bored. I did keep this Privateer's Roundel Shield. I think it could be really interesting. Where every time this unit is engaged, they gain 1 fervor. We have the engaging incentive for Red Sonia. So if we ever want to get rid of this for her damage and give her this instead, for being a little tankier, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I've had worse ideas for sure. And just like that, we're down to 7.8k. Yikes. That's like 6k just down the drain. Another reason I haven't really gotten into the whole legendary armor stuff. But everyone is leveled up. It's time to take a nap. Wir sind Digger. And then fire the missile. Chengshi can do that, I suppose. I have some stuff that Apatia is fencing. Cool. I'm not going to eat anything crazy here because I am breaking down a legendary item from the Scholar. I think it's a punchy weapon, but we'll find out. We'll find out. So what I want here is just the basics. We get some movement speed. Just in case we get into combat. I don't think we will. Oh, I need to put on the delicious thing as well. Not delicious. The seed sausage. Wherever that is. Just in case we get into combat, we'll do the ratatouille. Maybe I should make some basic food since I don't really want to do much. We keep eating the lavender biscuits for Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow? Captain Jack Sparrow? Okay, fine. I don't believe there's a recipe that has bream in it. At least not when I remember. Make some fried bean. Where's the one that makes me go faster? That'll do. Is it delicious? No, good. We'll throw in a bunch of this. We've met all the requirements technically already. So, have some dexterity. Okay. Again, we just want time to pass, chill, relax. My thief was caught again. Unsurprising. One more. And then we'll have that. Oh, look at that. Oh. My guy split apart. Farewell, dragon. I was hoping that these would YOLO traits. That's why I accepted it, but whatever. Leideric out the Hovendorp. I'm just leaving this place, my guy. He's level 13. And he too is going to take crit. Even though he's meant to be a tanky boy, he doesn't need more constitution. I don't think, anyway. I suppose it was convenient that he was close. So, Leideric, what's your shield, buddy? Fine. I'll do it.
Is your company real?
So this is going from 20 guard, 127 armor to...
Is your company really ready to take on Valerian?
22 guard and 211 armor. Wow. Glory is going from 53 strength to 66 strength. And now Leideric Alda Hovendorp is fully geared. I never have to look at him or think about him again. He has his legendary stuff because, of course, the Collector's Magnifier Glass to counteract the Brewer's -3 willpower. How are we going to do that with Jack Sparrow? I don't know. But it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. Wait, is it bugged? It'll be our little secret. But speaking of secrets, un secretos, there's your hat. Aren't you beautiful? What was that transition? Speaking of secrets? Well, I guess I do have a secret to share. I was invited to the closed beta for the DLC. I don't remember signing up for it, but I guess I did. I did not accept. I appreciate the invitation, and I apologize to whoever was running the beta if my not joining messed up the numbers, but it was a closed beta, so of course they were just testing for feedback and whatnot. I couldn't make any content about it. I would have had to keep secrets. And I just thought, how am I going to deal with it? So I have nothing to say about it. I don't know anything. We're just theory crafting, surmising, which brings me to the free part of the DLC. The addition of a new class. Just like with the Pirates of Balerion, they added the Pugilist. Now they will be adding the Crossbowman. Wait, hold on. I believe I had... Yes, we have stuff in here. Do I have any bodies? The bodies. I don't, do I? No. Can I carry all of these? And how is this going? Let's find out. I can. Cool.
Have a look, mercenaries. I sell quality wares for a reasonable price.
Thank you. I'm now over income. Okay. Excuse me. That'll do. Okay, so crossbowmen. I have no idea what they plan to do for the crossbowmen. Not at all. That's just the new class. They didn't talk about it. I'm assuming they'll talk a little bit about it as we get closer, because they literally just revealed this, like, the day before I'm recording this. Or the day as I am recording it. I don't know when you guys are going to see this, but the point is, crossbowmen, new class, don't know what it is, very excited. If I were to theorycraft a little bit, the biggest difference between the... I didn't eat the sausage. Oh, I'm so bad. I have a quest to sell my marble here, so I have to sell.
Come, take a look at my wares.
Whatever. We just have to sell that. We don't have to sell everything. And I think all of this can be sold in Cortia. Pretty sure. I don't really care about the food much.
Might she be looking for...
Oh, no, the quest is from Marheim. Well, I double messed up. Alright, no big deal. It's fine. Oh, we are going to New Astel eventually. What do you want me to sell there?
Might she be looking for...
Pottery? I hope that's what I bought. I don't think it was, though. Pretty sure that was the one thing I didn't buy.
Come.
Yep.
Take a look at my wares.
That's fine. Because we can just go in here, and I can just deposit some food real quick. Okay, I made some food and stashed some. No big deal. No big deal. Minor mistakes have been made, but when has that ever stopped me? Never. So, about the crossbowmen. Theory crafting. Let it commence. Crossbows in history, crossbows were like the next step after archery. And despite what some modern fantasy medieval stuff may depict, training archers was a very expensive and long process. Like, archers were almost more valuable than knights. Knights were like pseudo-nobility and whatnot, so that was where their value came from. But a trained archer was an incredibly valuable asset. So much so that I'm pretty sure when, like, the French captured English archers, they would cut off the two fingers they used to hold the arrow. So that even if they were, like, ransomed back or escaped or whatever, they could never be used against them as archers again. That's why instead of the middle finger to flip somebody off in the UK, it's the two front fingers. I think. It's a nice story. I hope it's true. This is what I've heard. But, anyway. So, crossbows are much easier to handle. They don't require the strength and whatnot.
Oh,
but
don't
in
believe a word
games...
She probably
Excuse
came
me,
across a band
talking.
of deserters.
Rambling more
They've
so.
been running rampant in these.
You know, I'm not even going to sell these until I can eat a sea sausage. In games, they usually have more, like, piercing properties than an archer does. So, I'm not sure if the crossbowman's gameplay will be, like, piercing attacks.
Might she be looking for work?
Or maybe even... What is that name? Piercing, as in, like, piercing armor, or even just piercing through people. Kind of like the harpooner. But, to disrupt my theory crafting once more, this is the champion that was added in the last patch. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a foreshadow of the DLC. I hope so, that'd be fun. Erymanthos. It seems a monster has moved into the mountains in the south of the county. The farmers are offering reward to anyone who can slay it. We're gonna go slay it. We're gonna go steal his weapon. And then for sure, I'm going to eat a siege sausage. And for sure, I'll be back to sell all my stuff. For realsies. Oh, I don't have to research his weapon, do I? It just gives it to me. Nice. So then El Capitan can finally get back to going through all the blue stuff I have. So yeah, usually the crossbow has more of a punch than the archer, but that's usually compensated by having to like reload, or I don't think they would do like a reload mechanic in Wartales. They could, the ballista has reload, but I don't see that happening. Alright, so we're going to Giga Eat here because we're facing a champion, and I don't need to research any more stuff, so we are chilling. So we'll have, excuse me, critical damage, movement, critical hit, seed sausage. I'd like a delicious one if I can find one. I think I have some in here somewhere. I made some clafouti. We'll add that in. There's my ratatouille. There is my delicious seed sausage. The delicious wolf and mushroom gratin. A lot of meat pike as well. Why not? A sparkling vintage. And we'll also do a broker's table. I'm sure I have one somewhere. Which means I don't need the meat pike. Because I also have the captain's booty. The booty. I would like to purchase goods from this place to bring it to... I made a few of these as well. We'll see how it works. Just slightly improve relations between our companions. I'd like to purchase some trade goods here and bring that to New Astel if I could. Do I even know what it looks like? I have one. Un solamente. It'll do. Head Insignia and Gunbaldo and Urkashet's relationship. Very nice. And we have researched the Sipur Qatar. This Qatar is different to other ancient weapons. It seems simpler and less ornate. So 86 dex deals 20% dexterity damage to the target 2 times. In attack stance, attacks 1 extra time for each debuff applied to the target, max 5. And defense stance, each attack applies 1 fever. Okay, I have a question. If I were to put a debuffing... No, debuff... Does damage over time effects count as a debuff? Like, if I were to put poison or bleeding on this... Could I technically hit as many times as I wanted to? Oh, hey, Chungshi wants to talk. You're also not doing anything. Chungshi does not want to talk. Apatia wishes to speak. And I shall listen. I bet those poor saps if to realize I've robbed them of their belongings. By Saint Septimus, I was born for this. Darling, I live for it. A talent as yours deserves to be celebrated. Ebony, Urkashet, Magnus, Inquisitor, Aurea, Ivory, Signa, and Captain Jack Sparrow all love our dear loose-fingered Apatia. Understandable. I love her too. So, this actually might be a really good weapon for Jack Sparrow then. Jack, are you gonna get a fancy ancient weapon? Pilfered from the tome of Beleriand's ancestors? Mayhaps. It would be very pirate-like of you. Which what? Yeah, we're going here. The Heretic's Farm. Alright. Miss Urkashet, if you would. Saint Urkashet. You're deserving of your title, and you shall have it. I wonder if I should pop the fatigue reduction. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I now have 2, so I can make another colossal lair if I want to. We're almost fully colossaled. Almost. But I might start saving my resources for the crossbow then. That sounds really fun. if you would. Mercachants. Oh, there's a chest here. Look at that. This is part of the... There's just a free patch. Community Update 4. That one. They just expanded this a little bit. And like I said, I think this is a precursor to the Skelmar invasion. Don't quote me on that. But I have a feeling. They're all about just burning stuff down. So. An ornate key. I don't have one. Okay. Do we think What's-His-Face will drop one? I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to pop this, I might as well pop this just for the memes. Look at that. I can now carry a great many things. Wait. Wasn't 1200 my carry capacity already? Anywho. Oh, it's an actual monster. Maybe it's not a precursor. The biggest, or the monster, is by far the biggest boar you have ever laid your eyes upon. Level 4. Okay. Uh-huh. I see lots of mists. So the characters are facing this way, although there's nothing here. Which does concern me a wee bit. Where is Magnus, the Magnificent? Magnus? Hello? Ah, Magnus, you're not who I'm looking for, though. You're who I'm looking for, that's why I was so confused. Okay, so I don't know what is going on, but we should try and have Sovereign buff all of our... most of our single target damage. This will be fun. Okay. Jean-Valuin Leonker. Walk into the thing. And... Bong. Huh? Your companions have found something in the creatures. The Juggler's Collar. This statue honors the greatest hero of the old Empire of Jeru, Illyrian Halios. People still place offerings here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Though slightly discolored by Eramantho's gastric juices, this collar has lost none of its effectiveness. Judging by the exceptional quality of the fabric, its previous wearer must have been a famous artist. Now, as to whether it was an animal or a human being, question mark. The first base action used in the fight by this unit is performed a second time. So we do have some idea about this. Huh. So there's the Juggler's camp here in the zone. Is there? Yeah, find a way to open the chest. No, it's not this zone. It's over here in Grinmere. Well, this is where the jugglers are. Where was the dog? Where did we help the dog? Was it up here? Yeah, this place. Okay. I guess that's our only clue. Let me go turn this in to the town. I might not even sell my goods here. I'm trying to remember. Marheim does spices, right? I might just trade my goods here and call it a day. We are. Except for the pottery. I guess I am going to Marheim.
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters.
Probably,
They've
huh?
been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
Alright, we'll hold on to our pottery. I think all this can go to New Astil, though. I think?
Might she be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Okay. How was it? Okay, I have the broker's thing in effect, so I guess I'll buy this and
don't
we'll
believe a word she says.
just go from there. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find out about this thingamajig. As for who it would go on, I don't think it's a very difficult question. I'm pretty sure that this just goes on Ivory. Because her basic attack can attack multiple times, right? Although I do like the heal. After attacking, this unit executes an attack opportunity. Oh, it's only if they have 8 rage. What about you, goat? Maybe it goes to the goat. Makes sense, he is the goat after all. Alright, we have arrived at the juggler's camp in Vertruse. Again, this place was... It once belonged to the jugglers, but it appears they left their horses. They have gone to Grinmere. So I'm just going to chop down some wood, and I suppose I'll see you in the City of Hatred. Ah, Ghostenberg. I never really wanted to return to you, but here we are, at the Arthes Square. Now, these were the jugglers that we helped out very early on in Vertruse, and the only hint that we have for this thing. If this is not the hint, I don't know what to do.
Art lovers, are you? You're not alone. People from the merchant city love our shows. We haven't seen the broker's son since his mother's death.
Yeah. You're crying.
No. No, it can't be. Lyderick wouldn't do that to me. We were in love.
Lyderick? You wanna step up and own this one, my boy?
I hope you enjoyed the performance.
Willa old Hovendorp.
I mean, sure, I enjoyed the performance, but that's not what I want. I want your heretic's key.
Fine people of Ghostenberg, citizens, merchants, and artisans, the moment you've all been waiting for.
This is the dog that we rescued.
The one, the only, the incomparable Buddy.
Buddy is thrilled to be here. Okay. Well, my simp. That was all I had. I might be overthinking this. The Heretic's Key. We have a... Let's see. No. What would it be under? Don't mind all my many trade goods. Whether that was an animal or a human being. I don't know. I might be overthinking this. I am happy to report that I remained the king of overanalyzing things. The key's here. Somewhere. Also, there's a boat in the river, but the key is somewhere west of Heretic's Farm. Now, I'm not sure if that's why there is a guard boat here, but supposedly there is a secret yet to be obtained in the vicinity. Is it related to the pendulum? I don't know. I'm going to assume not, however. If I've learned anything from my running across the entire map twice, then I'm going to assume the lesson is don't think so hard. KISS. Keep it simple, stupids. And I believe this is the lesson being taught. This whole area was opened up. Not just the boss, not just the Heretic's Farm. Explore. Look with your eyes. Do not be deceived by your brain. Which is the one that's really seeing, by the way. Your eyes don't actually see a bloody thing. There it is. God damn it. Ah! Yeah, your eyes don't actually see anything. They just pick up light and stuff. Your brain's the one that puts it all together. What the heck is this? These birds right belong to smugglers. Oh, is that why there are guards here? Not very good smugglers, are they? Magnus! I've run across the entire map. Probably have to edit out like 20 minutes of me just being befuddled and confused. I need to relax with some fishing. The best hobby that there is in video games. I actually did quite a lot of fishing in real life as well when I was younger, but I haven't since the illness struck. That sounds ominous, doesn't it? I was going to say it's not as bad as it sounds, but it kind of is as bad as it sounds. Anywho, shout out to whoever edits the wiki. It was up to date for this new patch, which is more than I can say for some wikis. And it just says, west of Heretic's Farm. I did the rest of the heavy lifting. To be fair, that was the heavy lifting. The rest of the walking. The pitter-patter. So is the description for the juggler's necklace thing just a description? I mean, I was the one who incorrectly put a correlation between the pig and the farm. I should not have done that. That was my bad. I still thought it would have been cool if it tied into the rest of the world, but that's okay. I understand why I didn't, honestly. I just thought it would be cool. But anyway, now that we have the ornate key, in the box is 10 infected brains, 5 infected blood, and 5 red eyeballs. Not worth it. And to be fair, infected brains are quite rare. But still, I had so much more hope. Like, I thought we were getting a new legendary weapon. I thought... Darn. Apparently, by the way, he's a bit of a bitch as well to fight. Wasn't that big of a deal to me. But, you know, we are level capped and we are in the static level world. Ah, well. Worst champion in the game by far. Alright, the goat has a new toy. I guess is what we got out of all this. So the goat, I'm going to miss his healing, but let's be honest. He has 2,500 hit points to work through. I don't think anything is working through that. The first base action used in the fight by this unit is performed a second time. So, hopefully... I mean... Actually, is this good for... This is good for him if he's already engaged. So if he's in the middle of... If we can deploy him up front, in front of everything, and he gets, you know, engaged upon, this is a 4 times attack, which is insane. Otherwise, this actually might be better on, like, Ebony or Entropy, because they hit very hard. And they usually crit. Usually. Oh, I wonder if this will auto-crit on the sec. We'll give it to them. We'll give it to Entropy. So, she'll attack first, apply the slowdown, probably crit because she has an 88% crit hit, and then she'll attack a second time with a guaranteed crit, And they're, you know, I always use the dogs for flanking and whatnot, so. I could, of course, also be an absolute meme lord and give it to Hammy. No, I'm not that far gone. Although, I'm kind of close because I've already been recording for an hour. And I haven't gotten to New Astel. That's okay. And if I had checked the map, I would have realized Trade Marheim. But all is well. All is right in the realm. We have corrected my mistakes. That's on me. I'm sorry. And now, I'll see you in New Astel after I go put these brains away because I don't need them. So I have nearly made it back to Drombach, the end game county. But along the way, I noticed this question mark on the map. And well, if it's a question mark, I have to explore it. The Dire Pit Mine. Oh. This wolf has been nibbled on. But by what? I don't know. Zhongxi? Wait, do you have the thing? Right. Why do you have a Sphage? You don't want a Sphage. You want Sovereigns' pick. It's actually really not that important anymore. Right, of course. It's actually not that important anymore because we have loads of Aetheryte, but... Or I suppose more accurately, we have loads of the things to make Aetheryte. I'm actually running quite low on it. Wrong. I do have loads of Aetheryte, which are the things needed to make Akkadian Steel, which I am running a little low on. And we've stirred up the Mole Rats. We're level 5. Where did this come from? Why is this pit here? Who are we? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Alright, well, I don't expect this to take long. They're level 5. We're level a lot higher. Cool. That's what I was hoping for. Ain't nobody got time for all this. Also, I forgot Chungshi wasn't actually a very high level... Or, you know, not level capped. I should have been mining along my way, but... I was too tilted by me reading into the text of the thing too much. Alright, this is where we came from, I think. Nope. Go back in. Back in! Hello!
Help! Help! Mercenaries! Those wretched things ambushed us while we were sleeping. I'm begging you, you've got to help us.
Okay.
Help! Those wretched things.
I thought for a second it wanted me to attack the bandits. I was like, no, I'll help them. I'd rather... Look. I'll kill bandits all day long. But mole rats are worse. So. Hello. We did it! Who are you and why are we here?
By the beast's fangs. Oh, it's a lucky thing you came along. Those filthy monsters were about to eat us alive.
You're welcome.
I don't know how to thank you. Take whatever you like from our camp. Help yourselves.
Well, you see, Clevy, I've had a bit of a rough day. So how about I take your life? No, you can keep that.
I'm alive. Praised be Saint Elior.
No. You should be thanking Saint Urkashet. That's okay, I understand. Boo! Boo! I'll take it still. I'll just add it to the thievery thing. Oh, wait, is this gonna be a back door into the Tomb of the Ancients? We have a quest in Drombach where the prince wants us to find a way in. Because the Inquisition won't let anybody in. The Collapsed Passage. An extremely old altar built to commemorate a deadly rock slide. Zhengxi. Gonna get your workout today. There's an iron mine here too, huh? Iron vein. Excuse me. It's important that we are precise. I mean, you probably knew what I meant, but... Precision is as important in the English lexicon as it is when striking a vein of iron. Actually, I don't think it requires much precision at all to strike a vein of iron, but... You get the point. Oh, thanks. You have to go far for that key. Silver. Okay. Zhengxi. It's nice that I actually get to use somebody who's gaining experience. Everything that Urkish had all chopped up was just loot. Who cares about loot? I'm here for the experience. You have opened a new route between Ederun and Gossenburg. For better or for worse? Oh! Oh. Well, this would have been great to know earlier. I ran from down here. When I got the juggler, the Heretic's Key thing, or Heretic's Farm, I ran from here to here, back to Grenmere, and then in the city I was like, no one wants to talk to me about this. What did I miss? When I looked it up, first of all, it was difficult to find, but I found it. Thank you, wiki managers. And they're like, oh yeah, it's west of the Heretic's Farm. I'm like, and I just ran all the way back. You can't even go as the crow flies. You have to kind of make this weird loop-de-loop. Okay, I'm done complaining about it. Oh, nice. It just cuts 10% of your fatigue. You don't have to actually manage it the entire time. Okay, I gotta be honest. I've forgotten a bit about what we were doing here. Let's see if we can rack my brain together. Drombach has been hit by a disaster, a natural disaster, that the Inquisition, who have seized control of the county, say is the Eye's Reckoning. So it's a religious thing. The wrath of God because of deviating from his path or whatever. That's what they say it is. And I believe I have stumped the Inquisition in my 2 Got the Scholar saved the stable owners, and you handed the New Westland Keep over to Lady Mayoress. Yes, so I've intervened with the Inquisition both times. Of course, Captain Fabe is not a religious individual. Captain Fabe is an opportunist. A capitalist, if you will.
I'll head south as soon as I sell my wares. Away from those heretics and this cursed county.
The 2 things I have, you don't... Okay. Before I leave, I know I said I was kind of ignoring food, but there is something I do need to make sure I can make before we get too crazy here. And that is the snow item. There is a food that lets us walk through the snow faster, and even faster if we're wanted or something. So, let me just make sure we have that all under control.
People are giving me dirty looks. The Lady Mayoress piled a bunch of new instructions on me. I wonder what's going on.
Right, he wouldn't teach me how to make this stuff because the innkeeper was missing. And now that we brought it back, we get to talk to him and we can learn the roasted chicken in blue sauce. Which isn't what I wanted the other part of this. But okay, that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. And we did the quest, which was to sell stuff here. Do you have anything fun? No. Is this a weirdly shaped gold quest, or is it just a... I'm gonna say no. We'll move on. So I don't have the recipes to make this, unfortunately. But I bought the items to be able to make at least one of them. I thought. Okay, well, whatever it is, I couldn't find it. So, we'll just move on. No big deal. I'm sure we'll stumble across it eventually. But before we continue our exploration, I did give Captain Jack Sparrow the Sipur Qatar. I did also upgrade it at the Brotherhood to max level, and I forged it or alterated it with Raycor, so now has 143 dexterity. That is absolutely insane. It still has the Infected Oil and the Brave's Oil, so he should be doing a lot of damage. Because Captain Jack Sparrow usually goes in the later phases of a turn, I figured it would be fine. But we will, of course, see. I wouldn't say he's our strongest character, but he's pretty good. Our single target is quite monstrous. There's a lot of things we want to do here. We are moving over towards the western side of the map, which is kind of like the end game. Everything here is a really high level and scary. We're going to start things off by going to the arena real quick, because I can't remember if we got Arena Master here. I think we did. But there's a very easy way to check. We pop in, we say hello. Why are you red? I don't want to deal with this at all, but definitely not while I'm trying to cross a bridge. Outsmarted again. I'm going to walk right into him. Hey, bridge. Thanks for fucking me up again. So proud of you.
Halt, mercenaries. Let me take a close look at you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you look like heretics. I should arrest you at once. Lucky for you, I'm feeling magnanimous. So I will give you a chance to prove that you are true believers.
Okay.
Are the tools real?
No.
Everyone knows that. Next question.
Okay.
Where do people's souls go after death?
Into the light.
Everyone knows that.
Yep.
Next question. Who runs abbeys?
Abbots?
Everyone knows that. Alright, you seem to know the basics. I'll let it slide this time. Move along.
Okay. I tried to swaggle him. You saw it. Is swaggle even a word? I tried to get around him, but I failed. Hey!
Want to go again? Sign up. Our audience is eager to see you in action.
I did not do hard mode, so now we're going to. So this is the Lizbeth Arena. The arena. We will switch Magnus. Why? Select for Lewin Leonker. And I think this is pretty good. Aponte is a little sketch, but it'll do. So Elizabeth is all about fire, I think. No, that's not true. Lewin must not take damage. Remember, this is hard mode, so if we fail, this task, we will lose one of our steadfast allies. I don't remember what happens here. This blue side does something, and this red side does something different. Oh, Lewin, you were so close. That actually worked out. Kind of. Okay. Well. So what we can do is we can bring Apatia here, eat that, toss the dagger there, toss the dagger there, because he's burning, he's taking bonus damage, that kills him. And this is open for a Wrath. And then Apanthea herself should be more than capable of at least attacking and tying up Halig the Archer, who is isolated by Beheaded standards. Magnifique. Cool. She can do this to get this started. I guess Raycor's not going to be very helpful here, is she? I mean, she was a distraction, if nothing else. Beautiful swings. Okay. Raycor's is here if something is close enough. Blasts are thrown to players' units at the end of each round, preventing them from moving during the next round. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Alright. GG, team. We fight! I could have read what the special rules were. Do not attack the same unit twice. Well, shite balls. Raycor is still... So, because this requirement is here... we are screwed. So we're going to go with Raycor, or excuse me, Apathia first, because she's going to get tossed out of this arena. She did it herself. I was hoping she would toss before she got knocked out, but that's okay. It's getting a little wild. This is 50%. 1, 2. Math is hard. I think he's like just barely over 50%. I could check, I suppose. Yeah. Should have followed my instincts, I knew. I can quick math sometimes. This is unfortunate. Or is it? Oh my god. Alright, well. Okay. Yeah. Well, we solved it. This is a little tricky, but we got her to... Oh, right. I should have replaced Raycor with Cammy. That's what it was. That's who I was going to use. But actually, it kind of worked out, because Cammy would be super giga punished by this. Oh, I don't want you here. Whereas Raycor is kind of just not able to do much. But I mean, she tanked the thing. She counterattacked for 800 damage. It worked out. Wait, what was that? Starts thinking around a snow bear is released. Oh. See, that would involve getting to the second round, and we're not going to allow that. Lewin gets taken out? Okay. Lewin! Smack that. All on the flow, smack that. Give me some Mao. You would go next. Okay. Wrath? Ooh, you've been given fragility. Interesting. I suppose with Battle Cry. Why not? I guess I'll kill you. Yeah, crits are pretty good. I have decent food active right now, so... Beautiful. Magnificent. And then there was one. Apathia, if you would. The burning multiplier. It is beautiful. Magnificent. Damage from critical hits? Yes, please. Okay. It is time to face Lisbeth, the champion. Lisbeth must be engaged by the end of the round. Oh, easy. In fact, I don't think I'm even going to use Lewin. So this is when Cammy would be more beneficial, because I could use her fury thing. Her bravery skill, excuse me. Ah. Okay, if I stand here, I don't... He might still get knocked back. And I believe he's the only bravery skill we have in here, so we'll just rip it. Magnificence. Ah. What do you got against Apatia? Oh, I know what she has against Apatia. Apatia's going to prove that she's better. Yeet. Oh no, Lisbeth, are you the only person on the stage? Whoops. Ah, well. GG.
You are without a doubt the best gladiators in all of Drombach. Our spectators really got their money's worth. Take your reward, and feel free to come back for the love of the fight. I said for the love of the fight, because you won't get paid. Not that you don't deserve money, but you've won all the rewards.
Yes, that's how I knew I hadn't done this yet.
Oh,
Our new champions. Yes. So we got Masters of Mist, which is what? It is damage increased by 1% for each bonus on the unit. Not bad. Not bad. We'll have at least what the fuck? Oh, shit. Out. I don't remember that at all. That's the natural disaster. We'll have at least plus 2% damage on everybody. Every fight. Guaranteed. Thanks to Lewin and Leon Kerr. That's nice. Nice little boon for the team. Okay, so I guess the way to get around this is to click on the other side, and the game will figure out how to cross bridges, because apparently I can't. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, we did get 50... What's this called? Influence? By lying to the Inquisition? I mean, I knew the answers to the question. It was just like taking a quiz. Not saying I agree with them, but just saying I knew the answers. Alright, I don't remember why we're here. Why are we here?
You may wonder why I, an Inquisitor, would call upon unbelievers like you.
Yes, actually, I'm quite curious.
Well, the reason is that the mission I wish to give you goes against our precepts. I was even forbidden from enlisting the help of other Inquisitors.
You have my attention.
I don't think the Inquisition's usual methods will appease the God of Light. The Eye's reckoning is different in Drombach. More frequent, more powerful. And I want to find out why. Are you ready to follow me?
Sure.
Very well. Our first order of business is to study the victims of the Eye's reckoning. Discovering what they have in common could give us insight into the heresy we're looking for. Protect me on the way, and I will examine the bodies.
Sure. Rational beliefs. Not something I would expect from an Inquisitor. Am I about to lockpick their chest in front of the Inquisitors? Yes. Yes, I am. It'll probably all be marked as stolen or stealing. Where? What? Okay. But I can still just yoink it from their face. Never stopped me before. Not gonna stop me now. Can't stop me now. How did I never see this before? It's not even stealing. It's not even good. Alright. An Inquisitor wants to enact the ways of science? I'm down. Let's go. I'm always one for the dark pursuit of knowledge. I will see it through to its end. Also looked like there was some sort of bow as a reward, and well, El Capitan can use all the help he can get. We're here. I think. Ah. I walked right over it.
There's nothing left of these merchants' wares. They could have been slavers or fur traders for all we know.
Why not both?
That said, slavery goes against the Eye's teachings, so it could be the reason for their death.
Counterpoint. This guy has a sword inside of him. And as my favorite insane mercenary used to always say, the pointy end goes in the enemy.
Let's not tarry.
Okay, we're not tarrying. Where are we going then? What is this? Oh. And how the nine hells do I get up there? Did I just walk past that in my previous episodes? It's like, deal with it later. That's not something I would say. I do have pitons going up there. Polar bears. Hey, Ivory. Where's the other one? Your siblings are here.
Alizarian soldiers. No surprise here. These men probably blasphemed or committed some kind of crime against the Eye.
Hear me out. Counterpoint. Blood. All over the place.
But I don't understand. These bodies are nothing like we saw earlier. We should keep going.
The only thing that's similar is the amount of blood everywhere. I don't know if you've been struck by lightning before. Very unpleasant experience. Not that I have personally, but
this
I've seen it.
Is the last stop
before
Mount Ernst, and the Mount.
I think I stole that last time and had to return it, so I'll just buy it this time. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it just like fries you. There's no plots. Lots of pain, I'm sure, but it's just zap. There's a special type of scar that can happen when you survive a lightning strike. Has a fancy name and everything.
Are those wolves? Why would the Eye punish wolves?
It wouldn't.
It doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
Jeru's precepts clearly state that animals cannot commit heresy. Could there be a connection with the other reckonings? We studied 3 different occurrences and they didn't seem to have anything in common. It's as if the Eye was striking at random. No, that's impossible. The God of Light does not punish without cause. There must be another explanation. We will get to the bottom of this.
Careful, Inquisitor. Too many questions and you could be a heretic yourself. Oh. Uh-oh. They just went to the abyss.
It's not a pretty sight. The pony pulling the cart seems to have exploded.
Also, counterpoint, sword.
I wonder what these farmers did to deserve to die like this. Maybe they robbed a shrine on the way or insulted a priest. Maybe we're not approaching the problem the right way. Let's consider these bodies as a whole. The number of victims and impacts left by the Eye's reckoning seems to increase as we move toward the Celestial Mountain. There must be something there. Something especially heretical. I'll meet you there with reinforcements.
Okay. Sure. If you want to. So you have a quest to catch 3 plague written for these guys. And I do want to do it. But I also don't. I'm leaving. Don't turn around. Okay, so this is a cursed village. I believe we know the drill about cursed villages by now. The only problem is I need them not to die. Alright. Fabe is not a part of this. Or is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. So you have Raycor, Apatia. I think it can be my work ponies. Raycor, Apatia. This might be an instance for Red Sonya's shield, actually. Hold on. Red Sonya. It's a toy that I've been carrying around with me. I'm gonna use it. Look at it. It's level 13. I upgraded it as well. Not upgraded, but altered it. So it's 24 guard, 182 armor. And every time this unit is engaged, they gain 1 fervor, increasing my damage by 10%. Now, we don't really want to be one-tapping these things because we're trying to counter them. That's okay. No, Fabe, get out of here. Raycor, Apatia, Red Sonia, Lewin, Leo. Do we want Lewin? Lewin would enable us to have a counterattack. Just something. Kimmy, Urkasha. I think this will be fine. Remember, they do have to kind of, sort of survive a little bit. But so do we. 3 of them? I'm gonna capture 3 of them? I'm pretty sure I have the shackles for this. Yeah, I have 7. The church. The golden key. Okay, alrighty. Fine. You didn't see the wolf until you were inside the building. Cornered and trapped, the animal becomes agitated, but a determined companion could calm it down. Determined? Is that willpower? I'll just use venison. The wolf relaxes, but the plague-ridden did not. Hold strong and find a way out. Alrighty, welcome to the Cursed Village. Now, even though we have a secondary special objective here, this is still a Cursed Village. So do not let your guard down. It'd be great if I didn't kill them all instantaneously, but if I do, it happens, you know? So, if you haven't seen a Cursed Village before, hi, we have to use our primary action or our base action to find a way out. Every time we press this button, it is filling up this meter up here. So, the strategy is to bring characters who have lots of attacks using their Valor, and then can then use their base action to find a way out. We have done that, for the most part. The only person who cannot is Urkashet. My instinct was to come here and swing. But of course, that's incorrect. Alright. Hit Urkashet. Oh, beautiful. That's why she's here. Now, the only problem is that awkward. Capturing something is a primary action as well. This is actually a perfect opportunity to capture this thing. Also, why didn't Urkashet crit? Are you telling me these assholes have more strength than Urkashet? 152. Don't you have like 200? 170. You still have more! Okay. Did you capture 3 of these assholes? Okay. So I misplayed here a bit. 72. Fuck you. I misplayed here just a touch. Because I should have found a way out first. Oh, we're gonna be so overwhelmed. Okay. This may not kill. Or it might. You never know. This may not kill? It would be perfect if I could actually capture him, but I cannot. So because I have messed up elsewhere, I will slay here and then find a way out. We have to somehow weave finding our way out of here with capturing things. And we are not off to a good start. As I would argue, we're off to a very bad start. That's okay. If I can get one, we'll be fine. I think. I may want to walk in my poison. I can use Apathia to heal up here. Why was that not a crit? Hello? This unit. Right. The auto attacks are not a guaranteed crit. They just usually crits. Because we're good at the video game. Okay. Careful. Careful there. Okay, so I'm going to try and capture this guy. 83%. I don't know why it's red. Oh, I can feel the tilt. Eats. Apathia. Did you not eat your Wheaties today? I think if I'm standing in poison... I should have saved before this. Okay, we got him. I was gonna say, I think if I'm standing in this poison cloud, I won't gain new stacks of poison. It's when you like go in and out of them, like infected wound, of course. I've also used all my AP. Raykor and Urkashit are now best friends. I take it back. I have been poisoned further. Okay. I think the play is to take my one victory, my one boyo that we've captured, and leave this place. Leave this place and never return. Okay, good. It's a weird day when Apathia is tankier than Cammy. This is fine. That's less fine. Mend your wounds. Find a way out. And then we can, I think we can charge and get a double kill here. Well, possibly. Moving through it or ending their turn in it. Okay. So there is a stipulation. Okay. I wonder how long this can go. It's like I'm feeling out of resources in the first go. I'm glad I moved to Pontia here. Okay, fine. We're good. Okay, so we're going back into the tavern. The dog is gone. Cool. Oh no. Magnus leveled up. Cool, he's level 13. Double crits. Okay, we rolled a 25%. I'm not even going to bother. Those have never been worth it. I've picked a few of them, and they have never, ever been worth it. The key is out of reach. To get it, you need a companion strong enough to carry one another. Raykor is strong enough. Another golden key, not going to even bother. I feel... Oh, Fabe being here was actually quite beneficial, wasn't it? Plague-ridden bodies are lying across the basement floor. Only someone agile enough could safely step over them to reach the large wooden chest. The body has reached the chest without alerting the plague-ridden. Ooh, Flurry of Blows level 11. I wish I could... Why can't I just grab these corpses? Just put shackles on them. Alright, we're gonna depart. I can come back. We have our little shithead here. And we're going to feast like the heathen kings of old. Big horse getting in here. It might be beneficial to have El Capitan. Because even though he's squishy and vulnerable, El Capitan did have that. We can use him to get temporary valor in every combat. I'm just going to go Giga. I'm going big here. Go big or go home. There's only big. Enemies will be surprised. Critical hit chance. Alertness. Movement speed. Relationship, sure. Oh, hey, I can put this in instead. The King's Feast. And Hill's Delight. Get it all. Okay, I think this is good enough. I'm gonna throw in the strength food if I can find it. Like I said, I want nothing. Do I just not have it? To go wrong. Have the dex food. There it is. This is nearly double, almost exactly double what I need. Bill and Ted are now friends. Perfect. Okay, you need to be there. I don't think the plague-ridden can run away, but I wouldn't be surprised. Anything that can be shackled can be unshackled.
Shh! Don't look at me. Just act as if I weren't here.
Comrade of the People's Fellowship. Oh, these are the guys that are the, like, the peasant rebels in Gothenburg.
We wouldn't want your customers to suspect they're eating side by side with the People's Fellowship. Some of them might be inclined to report us to the brokers.
Do we want our tavern to play host to an underground rebellion? We technically did help the People's Fellowship. Whatever. The tavern's a tavern. Drink, pay for your food. Be merry. People's Fellowship got apprehended, and you're being accused of aiding and abetting them. Oh well. 26,000 copper coins. How much can I convert that into? Hold on. Boop. We almost got this back up to max. We can't have that. Okay. And now we're at 12. We're almost back to 13k. Do I want to change my scouts? I do kind of want El Capitan in here. as poor of a choice as he is. El Capitan also has a giga amount of willpower. Like, he has all the willpower. You could bring someone else, I suppose. How about Lewin? Lewin would be really funny. Would he be good? I don't know. You know what? Let's not bring Lewin. Let's bring Leiderink. Okay. High-grade are coming. Did I instantly cap that out? So again, we are here to find our way out. I probably should have moved Urkashit up here. I'll cleanse you real quick. I think the biggest problem with these is having the AP to keep healing up, you know? It's like survival. Okay. So Raykor can double find her way out. And then you can try a dash. There's really not much I can do about this. Do I roll like a 50? Is there even a chance? No, there's not. Okay. I think the best way is to try and fill this meter up as fast as possible and then go from there, you know? Mr. Leiderick, Aldhovendorp, is very good for this because he's a duelist. Not quite as tanky as I'd like, though, but he's close. Alright. We need to begin lowering everyone's HP. Decent start. Except you were supposed to throw a dagger here as well. How about you? Okay, that's fine. Poisoned myself, but so be it. This is less fun. So I think El Capitan must be liberated. That's my bad. I should have turned one. I need to get the barrage up. Not that would have helped here. You know what else I need? I need taunt. Bloody hell. Did my AP not recover, or did I really expend it all so much? I might have. Is it even worth... Gross. Okay. I don't think he's gonna one-shot, yeah. Oh, but Urkashit will. Okay. We'll see if Urkashit one-taps this. Shouldn't have to. The captain will. El Capitan! Yeah, I need taunt. I mean, I have 2 taunters, right? Why don't you have taunt? Leiderick! Okay. Well. the sake of my sanity, I'm going to use it to actually kill things. We're trying to control... I also need to get out of here before things get too bad. There's a world where Lighteric doesn't actually kill these. Might be the world we live in. Might be. Why? Okay, let them deal with this. All I need to do is bring the meter to like the end, and then we just try. I need to capture 2 more, I think. 1 shot, 1 kill. El Capitan. El Capitan. Ricochet's gonna kill this if El Capitan does not. It was so close to perfection. Alright. Out of the way. See, there's Taunt. No, I found the way! This large chest is covered with debris. Only a dexterous companion will be able to clear it out quietly. Quietly. Alright. Now you may be asking, Fabe, if you've done this stuff, doesn't that mean you're screwed? Not exactly. Behold. A master at lockpicking. Go throw away the lockpicks. Let's open up the chests. Honestly, I should probably just try and open the chest because I'm going to not be able to do it anyway. And maybe it will remember my progress and I'll get an item. There are 2 chests, so... Why is it that when I want to fail, I'm doing it almost flawlessly? Come on now. It would be the last one. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna see how it is. I did it! Wow. Told you it was never worth it. Alright. Babe, listen to me very carefully. Don't finish it. Just let it go. And it'll be fine. You'll manage. Actually, we can let Ricochet. Maybe Ricochet will do something magical. I kind of don't think so, but maybe. Hit it just hard enough. Okay. Fair. But you know what? I deserve that. I ate the crit food. I wanted to be stronger. I got my wish. I'm stronger. Too strong, but stronger. It's okay. All we have to do is fill the bar up without filling it all the way, and then dedicate my resources to trying to capture the plague rid. That's it. You know, the sad thing is, someone actually warned me about this. They're like, don't forget, you have the quests to go find these bitches. So, if you go here and swing normally, it'd be great if you would have crit, but that's okay. Perfect. As long as this isn't the one that goes next. Why? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe. Of course, this is going to heal. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Huh? Game. You fucked me over once already. It's okay. I deserved it. But hear me out. This guy's not going next. This guy's going next. Because I'm going to taunt this guy, and then we're going to come capture him. Thank you, game. Love you. As you only get one shot at this, though. %. Got it! Only need one more. Uno más. We can do it. Capitan. No, we're not bundled enough. It's fine. One more. Uno más. We can do it. It can be done. Alrighty. How do we get uno más? I think we wait here and let this happen. Oh, that is a rat. Oh, that's a rat. Filthy, stinking rat. Alright, Laderick. Move this way. We'll do just that. Maybe this will hit, it'll riposte, and he won't die. There's a lot of maybes in that, a lot of uncertainty, but we're going to try our best. Patio. Do something. Okay, thank you. I'm not certain that the rat doesn't count, but I'm going to assume the rat doesn't count. Okay. Fine. That's on me. It's on me. That's my fault. I did that. Four will do. 4 is good enough. Are we doing... You know what? We're not going to barrage. We're just going to rally the troops, stand here in the center, get my points. It's okay. The rats are following. It's okay. Why are you on fire? Okay. No big deal. Remember, whenever Miss Cammy uses a temporary valor point, she restores it. Or whenever she uses a valor point, she restores it as a temporary valor point. I still don't know why you're on fire, but it's okay. I'm not worried. Too worried. Just kill that real quick. Watch this bar carefully, Fabe. Don't fill it up. Okay, you went to Urkashet. Urkashet swung back. You healed. Urkashet cannot find a way out. Okay, we're fine. Chillin'. I'm not going to press any find the ways out until we capture the third person. Just not pressing the button. Our objective is to capture now. However I intend to do that. How do I intend to do that? I think we start with Lideric. He never crits on this riposte. It's not happening right now. Okay. Pretty sure Kimmy bodies this. Yep. Unsurprising. Fine. We only need one. I know I said I wasn't going to press this again, but this is the last one. Before... It's the penultimate. That's the correct way to use that word. Now I'm never pressing it again. Ricochet needs to continue waiting. El Capitan, he never one-shots. Never crit. Perfection. This could be it. This could be it. Apatia. Capture the bitch. Do it. 71%. That's all three. Let the slaughter commence. Actually, we don't need to slaughter. We just need to find our way out. One shot. Of course. One time. One time. I want you one-shot something. You can't do it. You guys? It's okay. Raycor will find our way out. Lead us to victory. It's... We have captured the 3 plague-ridden. The Inquisitors will not be happy about this discovery. But I don't care. Because we are working for the scholars. The Sophia Adra Alazar Laboratory Underground. I don't remember where it is. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Where? There it is. Professor Grinds.
Did you find our test subjects? We need them alive, all 3 of them.
I have indeed. Fuck you.
This is... Oh, blessed be the eye. You did it. Take your reward, with the gratitude of everyone at the Sophie Adra Alazar Laboratory.
The cure for the plague, 75 influence, and 15 progress.
You can leave without fear. As seasoned scholars, we have the situation well in hand.
I don't believe you. But I'm going to believe you. I still don't believe. I gotta be honest, I still don't believe him. Redstone did pretty well with her shield, actually. I wasn't upset. She is also so much tankier. But we'll keep her crit axe on for now. Worst case scenario is just a crit stat boost.
You can leave without...
So I'm going to assume that after taking 1 sleep, something terrible is going to happen. And the reason that that's an odd number, the 15 progress here, is I have to come resolve whatever terrible thing happens, and that will give me the 5, or another 15. However they want to distribute the points. But, my friends, that's it for today. We have returned to Drombach to continue the final zone story in preparation for the invasion of the new DLC. Now, will we actually finish this before the DLC comes out? Maybe. It's a coin toss. We'll see. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Feel free to let me know what you think of the impending expansion to Wartales. I'll be there. I'll be playing it. And hopefully, it'll be good fun. Thank you to the patrons of the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up my channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time.